Titan Sports Time, hosted by Mike Parsons.
Welcome to Titan Sports Time. I'm Mike Parsons, Manager of Athletic Communications at Eastern Florida State College, and today I'm joined by former baseball pitcher Eric Garcia. Eric was a pitcher for the Titans the past 2 seasons and signed a contract with the Philadelphia Phillies over the summer. Welcome to the show, Eric.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. Sure.
First of all, just talk about signing a professional contract. What was that like over the summer?
It was something, man. I mean, I just couldn't believe that it was happening so quickly, you know. Being presented the dream that I've had since as young as I can remember, you know. And it was an awakening for me, and I'm ready to go, you know. So
we talked about it a little bit, but talk about signing as a pitcher too. I mean, that must have been a little surreal because I'm sure growing up you never imagined that you'd be signing a pro contract as a pitcher.
No, absolutely not. I mean, if you talked to me 2 years ago, hey, I mean, you're going to be signing with the Phillies as a pitcher, I would have looked at you a little weird because I was a catcher my whole life, you know. That's been my game the entire time, and now that I've transitioned into a pitcher, I think I'm thinking ready to go, man. I mean, it's fun. I love it.
Do you think being a catcher growing up helped you? Because, I mean, you were always making the signs. You always knew what the guy should throw. Now that you're on the mound, do you think that helped you a little bit?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Seeing the game in a different perspective and then joining it in another perspective just kind of gives you the best of both worlds in a way. Sure, I had to ask questions along the way to just find out, you know, how to truly be a pitcher. But, you know, seeing the perspective on both sides, I mean, it just helps out.
Now, you spent just about a month in the Florida League. Talk about your first look at pro ball. How was it?
It was surreal. You know, I mean, seeing some of the big names, it was humbling for sure. You know, seeing guys that have been in the game for way longer than I have, throwing harder than I have. You know, it's a humbling experience, but I know I can definitely get up there if I put in the work.
Now you've got a couple weeks you've had off here and you're hanging around. What's next for you now?
For right now, it's mostly strength and conditioning and just keep honing the skills that I have right now. Experimenting with different types of pitches, different counts, different sequencing. Just learn the game all over again. So.
And next week you guys get started right off again. You go to an instructional camp?
Yeah, we will begin to just tap into, say, my weaknesses, my strengths, and the Phillies are going to try to work with me and bring out the best athlete I am. So. Now,
spent the last 2 years here as a Titan. Talk about kind of what that meant to play here as a Titan.
It's the beginning of my career. You know, it was like a second chance that I was given to keep playing the game that I love, and I appreciate the former head coach, Jason Arnold, for granting me the opportunity, and I'm grateful to Coach Brownie as well for allowing me to pursue my dream. So,
well, good luck and thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure.
We will see you guys next time.